Hey everyone, so it's been a little while since I've given an update on my house since the trees fell on it. Again, got a couple of videos earlier on this topic, but let's take a little look inside. So things are going well. They might seem slow, but very normal. So let's take a look. All right, so now coming in from the outside at the front, and you'll see that this ended up being an entire gut job of the entire house. So I'm super happy with the restoration company and the insurance company so far. They really wanted to peel things back to check out some of the structural damage. And this is kind of like the main area that you can see it. So you can see just kind of how that was forced down. Holes in the floor over here. So there was a decent amount of structural damage kind of in one specific spot here, which was my daughter's room, which continues to be a little terrifying. But yeah, we're a few months into this now, and we're feeling so much better now that we're in our long-term rental just a few doors down the street, which is absolutely wild. But you can see here where they shorted up. So insurance has approved kind of all the exterior stuff, and we're working through some of the interior things right now. So again, we feel very taken care of overall. And yeah, so again, everything just absolutely peeled back. And this was a bathroom that we renovated a year ago, just absolutely beautifully done, and it's completely gutted. But that's the kind of thing that happens. And just to kind of show you a little bit of, this is where our kitchen was. So I want to show you what we're going to change. So our kitchen was there, our dining room was there, and then kind of our living room upstairs was here with a fireplace right there. So we're going to be doing a gas insert in the fireplace. And we're going to be taking out this wall right here, and we're going to be doing 42-inch high kind of wall around the staircase. We might still keep a little bit of the space right here just so we can put some art up, but that's really going to open up the kitchen into the dining room, into the living room. So we feel pretty good about that change. It's something that we've wanted to do for a while. They do have to put in a structural beam, but now that everything's been peeled back, they're able to do that above the ceiling. So feel quite good about that overall. Even like the headers here are going to be removed. So it's really going to make this kind of just like one ceiling height, which is great. We love the double sliding doors at the back. Like our backyard is great. So that's why we really see this as our kind of dining room, entertainment room, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing built-ins all along here. I'm not going to do them myself because we just want to come back to a completed house. So we're going to do that. Now let's take a little bit of a trip downstairs. So no other footprint is going to be changing up here. We had thought about bumping out the house at the back, but we decided against that because we had a really good recommendation downstairs. Because our basement, it's so much cooler down here. It's a very hot day in Southern Ontario, but our basement was essentially one massive room other than kind of this big laundry room in my downstairs workshop where I had moved my lasers and 3D printers and all that kind of stuff recently. But this was one massive room. And we had big TV down here, play area for my daughter, poker table, big bar area over here. But we're gonna be changing this up. And what we're gonna be doing actually is we are gonna be putting a wall in along here, making a 10 by 25 foot what is going to be my office essentially for now, but we are going to be putting an egress window in over there, which makes this kind of like a formal 4th bedroom for our house, which is great. So it takes our 3-bedroom house to a 4-bedroom house with a really big bedroom down here. Probably put a Murphy bed in there so it can be a second guest room. And it's just going to make for an awesome office, but hopefully keep my 3D printers in there. And yeah, but then, and that still leaves us with like one really big room still. So I think compared to most basements, it still gives us like a really big room down here. And we had a wet bar with like a full like maple bar around here. And what we're going to be doing instead of putting the bar back is we're actually going to put in a little kitchenette. So we're going to put in like a little 3/4 size fridge, a bit of a wall out here to separate it from the bathroom, which we decided to gut this bathroom so we could redo that at the same time. And just full-size sink, some cabinetry, nothing too special, but just kind of just like maybe 10 feet of cabinets, and then the fridge. And then over here will be kind of like the TV room, kind of big couch. And then my daughter will have kind of like some of her toys and this kind of stuff here. But as she gets older, now that she's almost 7, she needs less space and just kind of nicer toys. Bathroom down here. So this was not part of the insurance issue, but we decided to gut it. It was 25 years old. So with everything else being new, we thought that this was the time to also do this bathroom. So we're gonna be doing tile floor, kind of all through the bathroom, out here, kind of through the kitchen area. But then my wife and I, we both really like carpet for the basement. We're still trying to navigate whether we want to do hardwood, engineered hardwood, or LVP upstairs. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments below. And now let's just go up the stairs. And brand new doors that we put in last year. Oh, it's like a 20-degree swing coming up there. And just to show you just kind of the shop. And there's nothing here. So no surprise, electrical still all good. So again, this isn't being torn down. But all my tools, all my benches, everything taken away. And yeah, so it feels strange to be away, but my wife and I, my daughter, we are settling in our long-term rental. And so we're feeling good right now, honestly. We're feeling pretty good. We're gonna be taking a few trees out. This one right there, as well as a few along the side here, and one big one at the back, kind of pending approval from the city, but we still have 20 full-size trees in our yard. So yeah, feeling pretty good. So I just want to post this update just so that I could share with the community kind of what's going on. I know this isn't related to woodworking or tools, but this is my life right now. Thanks for watching. Bye.